If you are here and you want to become a professional tailor or fashion designer, but then you have little or no money at hand, this message is for you. Okay? This December, I want you to do one thing for me. I want you to tax your aunties and your uncles. I'm talking about persons that they've looked at themselves and they've seen that they cannot afford fashion school. Even the roadside tailor, they can't pay them to learn work. You are taxing your uncles and your auntie this December in order to get a manual sewing machine. Yes, I said a manual sewing machine because that should be the cheapest in the market for now. Not really the cheapest. We have the desktop sewing machine. Okay, that should be the cheapest, the desktop sewing machine. But this is Nigeria. Come on, there's no steady light, so I wouldn't advise you go for the desktop sewing machine. Okay, and I wouldn't also advise that you use needle and thread as a beginner because this can be overwhelming. It can be taxing and tiring. You don't want to get frustrated when you are just starting out. Okay, so tax your aunties and uncles and get a manual sewing machine. Okay, that's the most expensive thing in the journey you're about to embark. As someone that has little or no money, okay, the manual machine is the basic for you for now. All right, so when you must have gotten your manual machine, what next? I want you to go to the market and get sewing tools. They are very cheap in the market. Tools like pattern masters, okay, tape, pins, thread, pattern paper, tailor's chalk, pencil, pen and paper, muslin fabric. These are the necessary materials you'll be needing as a beginner. Okay, so when you have gotten all that, what next? The next thing you'll be doing for me is to go to YouTube. Okay, you don't need to pay anybody on YouTube. All right, since you don't have money for fashion school or to even pay a roadside tailor, go to YouTube, use your smartphone and learn the basics. Okay, start from learning how to read a tape, how to pedal a manual sewing machine, of course. Okay, learn about fabrics, understand fabrics that you'll be working with. Okay, then understand body shapes. We have different types of body shape. You need to understand. These are knowledge you get for free on YouTube. All right, then again, when you must have done that, learn how to combine colors. All right, so you can learn beginners course for fashion online without paying a dime to anybody. All right, so when you must have finished learning about colors, learn the basics: how to draft a sleeve, how to draft basic bodies, how to cut a skirt, pencil skirt, shift dress, all those little styles, right? Okay, learn them. Then after that, the next thing you should do when you must have started sewing, all right, sew out your outfit one after the other. If you've decided that today I'm going to cut a basic bodice, please cut a basic bodice, rest, tomorrow start to sew. Okay, you don't want to overwork yourself while you are still starting out. So just map out a time. You can say today I am drafting, okay, and use that day basically for drafting, and tomorrow you cut and sew. Okay, do not overstress yourself as a beginner. And yeah, once you are done with all these things I've mentioned, congratulations to you because you've completed your beginner's course. My YouTube channel is there for you. It should be your go-to channel because I have beginners classes there. Okay, how to read a tape, how to pedal a manual sewing machine, different parts of the manual sewing machine. You have to understand the parts of the machine so that you can work efficiently.